All right, so I'm going to go over BTC and why I think the bottom was in right here after the FTX collapse. There's a couple things that I'm looking at. So this green moving average is the 3-day, 50-day moving average. So every time you have a close above it, typically we do really well. There are some fake outs, but very, very few. So it's acted like resistance right here, right here, right here, and then now we've closed one candle. I'd really like to see another candle close outside of this to feel better about this. But however, there's a couple other things that are showing that the bottom's in at this point as well. If we were to close a candle below, two candles below, then that could actually change. But currently, I would really say that the bottom was in here. So look at the moving average. So we've bounced off it right here. Once we broke it, it was pretty devastating here. Once we broke above it over here, it was a parabolic rise to the upside. And there was a fake out here. Went up just a little bit, and then we closed below it, and it was a problem. But this was the bear market of 2018, bottomed out in 2018 as well. And then once we closed two candles above it, we went on this monstrous run. We did revisit that level, but the point that I want to make is that we finally actually closed a candle above, and then a secondary candle would be confirmation. We've also broken out of this falling wedge here, which is really, really important. There are some indicators that are suggesting that also. If we look at the weekly here, we've got bullish divergence, and this is definitely playing out. Bullish divergence on the bottom here. If you don't know what that is, I teach that in the Patreon, so that's pretty important. A lot of good things showing up on Bitcoin, as well as the 2 week. You finally got a cross down here. This hasn't confirmed. It confirms on Sunday, but based on the price action that we're having right now, I would really expect this to cross and confirm. Every time we've done that, we've bottomed out on a long-term bear market. Now, price could go up and then revisit these lows again down the line, but ultimately, this price here should be the bottom. There's also hash ribbons that are showing up. We did have hash ribbons, which is really important for calling the bottom as well. Whenever you look at the 1 day, it just means that you're pretty close to the bottom. So we had this right over here, and then we're probably going to have another one here pretty soon. So the higher probability is that the bottom is in, and that Bitcoin starts its next bull run from here. Like I said, it could revisit these bottoms or coast sideways, but I do expect to see, it getting close past its all-time high in the next like 3 years, 2 or 3 years.